secrets of different bills. Hey, Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we're going to talk about how to make a glass cleaning interior score, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. As like of the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your note game for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the video, okay? So, first and foremost, left or right-handed, doesn't really matter. It's not going to change your name. Pick whatever hand you want, all right? We're going to go center with this. We're going to go a little bit different. We go 6'11", all right? 245 pounds, so we can still have that 90 strength and 70 speed. Very important to have 70 speed, 90 strength. And then we're gonna max out the wingspan, okay? Now, when it comes to our physicals, we're gonna go all the way up to that 70 speed. Again, like I always say, 70 speed is basically like that sweet spot, man. Like a lot of these guys and gals, they make centers, man. They run around with 50 speed and 60 and all that. You have 70, it does make a difference. You start to see a difference right at 70, right? So it's just like, it's really good to get that. And then of course, when you get takeover, just go ahead and unlock your physical take. Then you'll have 80 speed and you're gonna be absolutely running up and down the floor transition, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? Acceleration, we're leaving at 55. It's not gonna help us for anything. We're all gonna go in that 90 strength. It will give you brick wall on gold and a move on force on gold along with bulldozer on silver, okay? Then we're gonna go 85 on our vert, right? So we're gonna have a really, really high vert. It's gonna get you, first of all, area wizard on Hall of Fame, which is gonna be big for inside for pick and roll. You're also able to get the chase down on gold. You're just gonna get all the good badges here. Pogo stick on gold and all that. Rise up will be gold. Posterizer will be gold. So you're gonna be pretty strong there. We're gonna go 95 on the stamina, and you're pretty much cooking with grease here, okay? Now, when it comes to our finishing, we're gonna go 80 on the drive and layup, right? The cool thing here is if you're a starter 3, you will be able to get a bonus layup package, which is really, really good for an inside. So if you do not take anything from this video, understand what I'm about to say. If you are a starter 3 and you have some bonus layup package, you do not need to have any shooting. Why? Because you can do a teardrop literally a foot in front of the 3-point line and it is considered a layup, right? So you have an 80 layup, you're gonna have a big green window to be able to hit that. So just keep that in mind. It's really, really toxic. You already have Pro Touch Hall of Fame, all right? Remember, have your layup meter off, have your layup timing on, and you should cook with grease. But if you have a hard time timing your layups without your layup meter on, just put your layup meter on, it's perfectly fine. Just make sure layup timing is always on, okay? Then, driving dunk, we're going all the way up to 93. You're gonna be able to have posterizer and slithery on gold with this build. Now, the first thing people are gonna say is, well, Uncle Demi, you know, this build, it ain't gonna have any dribbling. Don't make no sense to have a driving dunk. That's absolutely insanity to think about because this is a transition type build, right? So you're literally gonna be able to run up and down the floor with the 70 or 80 speed you have, especially in rec. You're gonna be way ahead of the center in front of you, and guess what? They throw you the ball, you catch it, just go straight to the basket, dunk it, right? You're gonna get a lot of driving dunks with this build. And of course, we're gonna go 92 on the standing dunk because you're gonna get a ton of standing dunks, okay? So, just to recap, you see you get posterizer, precision dunk and slithery, all on gold. You get area wizard on Hall of Fame, bunnies, 2-step and spin cycle on Hall of Fame. Then you come down here, you get rise up on gold, and of course you'll get the area wizard, which I just said on Hall of Fame. So you basically get all the elite big man contact dunks. You get all the pro contact dunks and the elite, the 2-foot elite driving contact dunks. So you're just gonna be an insanely really good finisher at the basket, okay? Now, when it comes to your shooting, all I did was just go 50 on the free throw, that's it. And to be honest with you, you can put that somewhere else if you want, okay? And the reason being is because, you know, I have a build like this. Y'all see me. If you see me in the rec, I have a build like this. I have a 53, free throw. I hit like 1 out of 2 shots. It's whatever. Like, you know, at the end of the day, most of my points, you're not getting fouled that much anyway. So I don't really sweat it. But you can literally go with 0 free throw also and just be like, bonk it. If I get fouled, which might be only like 2 times a game, if that, you know, so just keep that in mind. But we're going 86 on the pass accuracy, and that's just to get that break starter on gold. to me, I feel like that is an important thing to have, especially if you're doing rec. You want to at least have gold break starter. Sometimes you go 77, which again is okay, right? You can do 77 and get away with it, especially if you do more more park, you know. So if you do more park, I probably would go 77 and get silver break starter. But if you're like a full-time rec player, you might want to go gold break starter, okay? Just keep that in mind. You have the 51 speed here, okay? Now again, like I said, even though you have no ball handle, you're gonna be fast enough in transition that driving dunk does matter. Even though you do not have any shooting, if you have some bonus layup package, you can do a foot in there. Now let's say if you're not a starter 3. If you're not a starter 3, then obviously you're a pure inside then. There is no like teardrops from 18 feet. So just keep that in mind also. You know, just go based upon your play style, right? We're gonna go 82 on the tier defense. As you see, it gives us a workhorse on the gold, post playmaker on silver. Perimeter defense, we're going to keep it just on 40. Now this is where things get unique. I went 72 on the steal. Interceptor, glove, and right stick ripper are on bronze. Now the first thing people might think is, well, why would you do that? Well, think about it. You're gonna be around centers all the time. Most centers have no ball handle or anything. So if you have a 72 steal, guess what? They get an offensive rebound, try to right stick rip them, try to get the ball back from them. They try to do a dribble, right stick rip them. You're gonna be one of the few centers that actually has the ability to get steals. Okay, so keep that in mind. But again, if it's not your cup of tea, drop it to 60 and just get bronze interceptor, or keep it chugging and go somewhere else, right, with it. Then of course you want to go 92. 92 on the block will give you the gold anchor and the gold chase down ability. And then we're gonna go all the way up to 93 on the offensive rebound. Now, the reason why we go 93 on the offensive, not defensive, is because you are up here inside and you will be around the basket more than you would be on the perimeter. And again, it's just a really smart thing to do because you're going to be having a lot of offensive rebound opportunities compared to your defensive rebound opportunities. You will also get box out in the Hall of Fame. Again, pogo stick gold, rebound chaser gold, and post playmaker is on gold respectfully. And then of course, we'll go 80 on the defensive rebound. And now you have an extremely solid build in my humble opinion. As you can see, you have the 90 strength to be able to set those screens, the 70 speed to be able to run up and down the floor transitionally. You also have 93 offensive rebound. You have a good block, gives you all the gold badges. Again, don't sleep on that 72 steal. That's going to help you out a lot. Got solid interior defense, pass accuracy at an 86. Again, if you feel differently, you can probably drop it down to a 77. And then, of course, the finishing is what's really going to be the sweet spot of this. A lot of golden Hall of Fame badges. You'll be able to get all the elite, the 1 foot elite, I keep saying 1 foot, 2 foot elite contact dunks, along with all the pro contact dunks. And then, of course, you'll get all the big man pro and elite contact dunks with this, with the 80 driving layup. Which again, you'll be able to still have some good layup packages outside of that. But I will say this, if you're not a starter 3, you're probably better off just going with default big, because Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic is not really the best layups in my opinion, right? So just keep that in mind. But regardless, I think this is really solid. And then of course, here you have it, my nephews and nieces, a really solid inside build that can play some defense, get some steals for you. It's a pure inside, but again, it should be a lot of fun. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this build. What would you change differently? But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger Man. You know, when I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.